This is the Daily Market Comment by Marios Hadjikyriacos. I'm Maria Pashurdis. Thanks for joining us at XM.com. The sound you are listening to is the stock market cracking from within as a few funds liquidate their books to cover the losses on their short bets, which retail traders have pushed to the moon. Or at least, this is the popular narrative doing the rounds. A coordinated army of retail traders has weaponized call options contracts lately to engineer some epic short squeezes in heavily shorted small-cap stocks. A few funds were apparently caught on the wrong side of this dynamic, sparking a sell-off in the broader market as they liquidated profitable positions to cover losses on their shorts. Some others may be simply deleveraging in this unstable environment. The S&P 500 fell by almost 2.6%, and futures point to another 1% loss at the open today. Even the Fed chief couldn't calm investors' nerves yesterday despite being as dovish as he possibly could. He rejected the idea that the Fed will scale back its colossal quantitative easing program anytime soon, which normally would be great news for risky assets and bad news for the dollar, but investors had other things on their mind. The dollar outperformed as traders looked for some insurance against a deeper correction in equity markets, though the reserve currency also capitalized on some weaknesses in the euro. The fragility of the Eurozone economy has come back under the microscope, with a shortage of vaccines cementing fears that a double-dip recession is inevitable. Meanwhile, the ECB is actively trying to keep a lid on the exchange rate. Overall, it is difficult to find reasons to be optimistic on the euro nowadays. A slow vaccine rollout, an anemic recovery, and the lack of any impressive fiscal stimulus paint a stark contrast to America. As for today, the preliminary estimate of U.S. GDP for the fourth quarter will be in focus. Meanwhile, the barrage of earnings will continue with McDonald's, Visa, and MasterCard, among others. A worrisome pattern seems to be developing where market heavyweights beat their earnings forecasts, but their stock barely rises or even falls. Microsoft, Apple, Facebook, and to a lesser extent Netflix have all suffered the same fate this week. This was today's Daily Market Comment. Thanks for joining us at XM.com.